Alright, we're back. Got some more water, got some anabolic mixed up, drank a little bit of it, had to run to the bathroom, urinated, and we're back. Part 2. Part 2 in the destruction of my biceps. But, like a phoenix, I die every day. And then reborn, stronger, faster, smarter, every day. You gotta destroy yourself to create yourself. Alright. So we got gladiators, drags, the good kind of drags, hammers, and waiters. And we're going to try for some Topmans and bicep rotations with 15 and then 10s too, just to see if that helps out extra a little bit. And if not, I'm about ready to drop the bicep rotations out because, I mean, yeah, you're holding the weight here. That's isometric hold. Twisting it, working brachial and then the bicep. But really not a whole lot going on doing that, so I'm not really sure exactly how well it works. So after today, I'll make up my mind. That's what I do. I'll stick with the workout for a little while and see, okay, maybe I just wasn't doing it right. I didn't have the right form, or, need more reps, or whatever the case may be, maybe more weight. But after a few weeks of trying it, adding more weight, different angles, different whatever, changing it up, if it still doesn't work, I just drop it out the list and try to find something else. Anyway, music back on. Fat bottom girls make the rockin' world go round. Man. Asking in lab, never knew no good from bad. Tell her right before I left my misery. The long big fat Friday, she was such a naughty, nutty bench woman, made a mad boy out of me. The sun of my banner across the wire, across the land. Every blue and fuzzy on the way. As you go slow, the weight feels heavier. I wish it was cold. Then I wouldn't be so hot. and I'd be able to work out faster, harder, or longer. But the heat saps me. If I could, I would move to another country where it's like cold all the time, like Iceland or Northern Europe, where my ancestors are from. That's why I burn up so easily. My body, my DNA comes from Northern Europe, so my body is bred for the colder climates. Like I see people living in like the deserts, Egypt, and whatever. Shush, man. Greece. It's like 90 degrees in Fahrenheit in the shade. It's like 120 Celsius or something like that. It's crazy. I would have an asthma attack and be sweating bullets. You'd find me suffocated into a puddle. Let's go give it to ya. Metal. It's mine. Let's go give it to you. He gonna deliver it to you. Let me let it pop. Go, let it go. He gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. And ever since I was little, I mean, yeah, I've been small, had a small frame ever since I was born. I was 3 months early, newbie, but I couldn't fit even newbie clothes. I had to fit Cabbage Patch doll clothes, like, you know, the little ones, not the tiny ones. No, I wasn't that small, but I was able to sleep. I fit in a dresser drawer. I was so small. Not like those top small dresser drawers, but like one of the lower ones, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see my dresser drawer bed when I was little. But yeah. So I've always had good dexterity, good agility, stamina, not so much with my asthma. But I've always been quick. Always been explosive. If I wouldn't have had asthma, I probably would have gone into actual sports. But lifting weights, it's a good sport. I'm not competing, except with myself. But I don't need to try and be, lift the weights really fast. I'm already explosive enough. I can if I want to. I'm not trying to. I slow it down, more time under tension, more strength gains. I don't care so much about hypertrophy. I like Bruce Lee. He was small. He was mighty. I'm never going to be a Bruce Lee. Cobra Lights would be awesome now. Ugh. My ex used to always complain, said, "Oh, you're always working out for 2 hours, this and that, this and that, but you never have any energy." I have energy. I'd use them in my workouts, and then I use them doing chores, and working. And by the time evening rolled around, I was tired and wanted to rest and relax. She didn't want to ever do nothing with me anyway, so I mean, now I've got one. I can barely keep her off me. Not that that's always a bad thing, but you know. But I take a long time in my workouts because I only had a set amount of weight. Like I had plates, a few plates. I could build up to one 60-pound dumbbell. So yeah, I'm repping out with that. Doing what I can with that. Lower the weight, do what I can. Lower the weight, do what I can. And yeah, it would take a while. An hour, hour 45. Never, hardly ever was it 2 hours. Unless I kept getting interruptions from outside of myself. Like interruptions having to use the bathroom, interruptions get something to drink, whatever. Resting, whatever. That's reasonable. Should have everything set up. Use the bathroom before your workout. But it's not always possible. Sometimes you're in the middle of your workout, like, oh crap, I drank too much water and an energy drink and pre-workout and this and that and whatever, going right through me. You know, you're gonna have to use the bathroom. Either you're gonna use it on the floor lifting a weight, or you run to the toilet or urinal and put it where it belongs. So yeah, my workouts take me a while, but I have low weight. The heaviest thing I have here, single weight, is a 30-pound kettlebell. I can use two of them, make 60. I can lift my dumbbell rack, that's 100. But at the time I didn't have a dumbbell rack. I only had 60 pounds worth that I could build. Or was it 55? 50 or 60, I don't know. Somewhere in there. But the point is, working out with lower weight like that, yeah, I mean, that's kind of heavy. But I can do 30 reps with 60 pounds. So, you know. And I like to work out hard and exhaust myself. Because that's where the true gains are. You work out hard, push yourself, your body adapts to that stress. Good sort of stress. So yeah, I mean, doing like, 10 reps of one, 10 reps of another, 10 reps of this, 10 reps of that, 15 or 8 to 10, 12 reps is like most people's like max 12 reps. Well, if all you have is a 20-pound weight, like for the longest time, all I had was 15s and 20s. Those got stolen, but 15s were heavy at the time. But I mean, if you don't have huge amounts of weight, you got to do what you can. Just 10 curls of one, and 10, reverse curls, 10 straight curls, and the normal ones. That's not challenging enough for my body. And that's just going to tone my muscle, and I'll lose weight, lose muscle, lose strength, because the body's like, hey, we don't need to lift that heavy 100 pounds anymore. We're only lifting, these 30s. So let's drop the muscle down to where we could still do that, but we don't need to do that anymore. I mean, yeah, it's healthy to do workouts, and you don't have to push yourself to gain muscle. You could just do it out of the health benefits. Push-ups good for your heart. Lifting weights, good for your muscles, good for your heart, good for your brain. But that's not what I'm trying for. I'm trying to get stronger. I mean, I did 40 drag curls all in one. You know, I got a decent bit of strength. I can lift 100-pound grills at Walmart by myself. Walk up to it, put my this level here like this, put my hands on the side, lift it up, and put it on the cart. Easy. If it's down lower, I squat and I do the same thing. And I used to be at the point where I couldn't hardly lift up a 50-pound bag of dog food. And I was getting it up to here at one point. I was finally able to get it up to here. But I couldn't get it up to put it in the buggy. So I started working with 60 pounds. It's like, I keep working with this weight, and all I can do is barely lift this 50-pound bag of dog food. I was not happy at myself. It was like, beat myself up and raised my weight in the workouts to 60 pounds. Because if you're always lifting 40 pounds, your body is going to reach a plateau. You're like, okay, this is the max we have to lift. So we don't have to get bigger. We just have to keep what we have to lift this. That's why progressive overload. More reps and or more weight. That was a bit too long of a rant. Oh well. I did 40 reps with the drag curls, which I only planned on 30. So I guess a little extra rest is good. It kind of got into the point of being too much. Oh well. We're already at that point now. So there's no point in me. It doesn't matter if I continue talking or not. It kind of does because I need to get back on the workout, finish it, and get back into time under tension, and build the muscle. But it was good to give him a break. Some AC. And I got some new workouts too in the list, so a nice little break like that. Hope my muscles recover enough. Hopefully I'll be able to do it.
The pink bucket on her dresser.
Okay, had to take care of something. The eye of the tiger. Metal.
What, baby?
Dun 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 dun.
Here you go. Here you go. Put them back on the couch. Mommy's finding her shoes, baby. Bye.
rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. In the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happened too fast. You changed your passion for glory. The dreams of the past, just a sight, just to keep them alive. Eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our life. All in the eye of the tiger. Whoa, whoa, I am the tiger. Whoa, whoa, I am the tiger. Seven up, to the top. Let my trust to the glory. At the distance now, I'm back on my feet. I'm not gonna stop. My lyrics are off a little bit. Oh. Of the tiger. Whoa, whoa, I am the tiger. Whoa, 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 I am the tiger. I am the kitty. Wow, I just got a unexpected message. Wow. Check this message again. I'm gonna pause it, rest, then break out these 15s that I just set down. Do Zotman curls. We're curling up, supinated, down, pronated. Works bicep and the brachials. Kinda gotta use the bathroom again, and I hate this part, having to use the bathroom in this way in the middle of a workout. So, only got 3 more moves left. As many as I can at the Zotmans, and then 30 bicep rotations, 15 pounds, 30 bicep rotations, 10 pounds. Now I'll run to the bathroom. We'll be done, I'll go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna pause it. Okay, I'm back. I had to drop some weight. It couldn't wait. Had to drop some weight. It couldn't wait. But I feel better. A little bit too much of a break. That's alright. We got a new workout. Don't know how it's gonna tax the muscle, so nice little break before it is good. Alright. Constant sorrow! Take one. Constant sorrow to this day. One. Two.
Bobby, give her a drink of your drink. Give her a drink of your water. Because she's thirsty. Yeah, but it's in my purse and I'm not digging it out. Give her a drink. You'll be alright. Mommy has a backup bottle of water, Damien. We'll give him a drink.
Alright, I'm only doing 15 of that. I feel a good pump. Probably since I had a little too much of a break, too much of break twice. I'm gonna rep out straight curls with 15 pounds just to try and get my biceps back up to feeling like crap. And then the bicep rotations. Not even counting. Okay. Of course, I don't feel as as pumped, ballooned, or whatever as they would if I would have used 20 pounds or 30 or 60 or 100, whatever, but 100, a little too much at this point in the workout. Biceps, I don't think we'll be able to lift that 100 pounds very well with good form. And that's something you always got to keep in mind. If you can't move a weight with good form, stop ego lifting, drop the weight. You'll eventually make it up to that weight if you work out properly. Keep good form, tension on that muscle, and your strength will increase if you're eating properly, good food, and enough of it, and you're getting enough sleep. But yeah, they feel pretty pumpy and lumpy. Now, the finisher. I like to rep up with it and then drop and hold and rotate. It is a good finisher though. I think I will keep it in. Pretty sure. And I don't see anyone else doing bicep rotations. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. You're holding it and you're rotating. You see the bicep. There's brachials here. And there's bicep. Brachial, bicep. Brachial and brachialis. Brachial, radial, whatever. Why do the two muscles have too similar of a name? Anyway. Yeah. Don't come on my videos commenting, tell me whatever I'm doing is wrong, or, you know, oh, you're eating almost twice as much as me, you should be jacked. For one, I'm probably a lot older. I'm close to 40, and I don't get a lot of sleep most of the time. I try to get enough food, but it's a little hard, especially reaching that protein goal all the time. That's why I like caffeine. Helps wake me up, gives me a stimulate boost, and helps me move faster through my workouts. And I have a lot of energy, but the caffeine just helps push it and make me go faster and harder and all. Alright. The almost non-existent 10 pounds. That's like nothing, man. But we'll see what it does in the bicep rotations. Might just drop the 10 pound part out and keep it the heavier weight, the 15 pounds. Wasn't even feeling anything until 35, but went ahead and pushed it to 40. Because that's what you want to do. You feel your muscle fatiguing and get worn out, whatever. You still want to try and push it beyond that. If you can't, revel in the burn. But if you can't revel in the burn, drop the weight and go for another set, or try to. Even if you do 15 reps and then you try and do 15 again, but you only reach 5, that's fine. Next week, hit your 15 mark, but don't drop it. Fight through the burn, fight through everything, hit 5 more. And then you'll be at the 20 rep in one set. Do another set. Really just feeling it in this arm before this arm. I like equilibrium, balance, and all things. So I had to hit this arm more until it felt like this one. But if I don't know you, and you're not some fitness coach, then, I mean, I will still take your word into consideration. And thank you again for watching my videos. Give me the views and the comments. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, zombie. But I don't know you, bro. And you don't know me. You don't know my goals. You don't know what I looked like before. You don't know what I'm trying to look like in the future. I'm not trying to look jacked. I'm not trying to be huge. I'm not trying to have big muscles where I can't scratch my head. Or I can't really do it too well right now because everything's tight and tired. But can't do it as well right now, but I can touch my fingers behind my back. And if I get too big and I compromise my flexibility, no good, bro. Yeah, big as a tank, but can hardly move. You're like this all the time. I have to like turn sideways to walk through a door. And can't put your arms down. Can't scratch the top of your head. Can't scratch your nuts. What's the point? Yeah, you're huge. Awesome. Hard work in the gym. Hopefully. Not juicing, but still. I was working my traps before. I was like doing 120 or 100 reps, 120, 100 to 120 reps, depending on how I felt on my back days. Doing freaking trap raises and shrugs, and my traps got so big that my neck hurt. Couldn't do it. No. Drop the reps down and let that weight melt off. Let that muscle melt off to where it's more comfortable now. I don't care if my traps are so big I have no neck. I don't care if I can see my abs. I want bigger shoulders, better defined pecs, bigger calves, which they're starting to get there. So the bent knee raises, or bent knee calf raises, and everything else I've been doing, I guess, has been doing a little bit of something. And you will always be able to see a new muscle gain, new muscle growth before anyone. When I was first starting that workout, I've seen a little tiny bump right here, like right in here, whatever. I knew it was muscle building. Everyone else is like, I don't see nothing. You're crazy. You're blind. You're making something up to make yourself feel better. No, I wasn't. I actually saw it. And the more I worked out, the bigger that spot got, until it became more everywhere. You will always see your changes before someone else, because you're the one that's living in that body. You're the one living in your body. You're the one that sees everything. It's like, oh hey, where'd that freckle come from? Oh, I got a new growth. I wonder if it's benign, you know. Other people may not notice it. But I know people, haven't seen in years, they see me just the other day and they're like, bro, you're huge. Like, what have you been doing? I'm like, thanks, but I'm not huge by any means. And they're like, well, you're bigger than you used to be. Yeah, I am. I've been working out, hitting hard. So like, you don't know me, bro. You can't say I haven't made any gains. You can't say that or anything like that. But again, I appreciate the views. Thank you. And the criticism's good. I take it, but I take it with a grain of salt. Especially if I do not know you, and you don't know me. Now, all these other guys, fitness YouTubers, or if I were to go hire a coach, a personal trainer, they would be able to tell me. But the personal trainer, I'd tell them my goals and everything, and they'd go from there. Like, okay, you know, what do you want? Well, I want bigger shoulders. Okay, well, here, do this. All these fitness YouTubers like Athlete X, Renaissance Periodization, Jeremy Ethier, Natural Gallant, Jeff Nippard, Brian Humiston, Gravity Transformation, Muscle Monsters, you know, Hybrid Calisthenics. I think there's a few other ones, I just can't think of them right now that I watch. But if they were to come to me and give me some criticism, I would take it with a little bit more of a grain of salt. Because they're professionals, whether or not they're actually professional. I mean, like, you know, Jeff Cavalier, Athlete X, he actually trains wrestlers and football players and all that. So, you know, he's more on the sports end, though. I don't have the lungs for sports. So I'm not trying to be more explosive and whatever. I'm pretty fast enough as it is. You can look at some of my videos and see a little bit of taste of my speed. Got one on there where I'm hitting a punching bag. Got one on there where I'm swinging a sword. I'm pretty fast. And yeah, there's always going to be someone faster. But speed isn't always the one that wins. Stronger, smarter does not necessarily mean you're gonna survive. The one who adapts the best thrives.
I know.
And yeah. So I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it for a reason. My own reasons. But any of those YouTuber guys come to me and give me criticism on my videos, I'd accept it. But I'd also take it with a grain of salt. Because they don't know my goals. But anyway, rant over. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Protein drink and protein chips, probably a sandwich. Guys, stay frosty. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't name it after me. And be good or be good at it.